What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We got some more Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. Brizzly Bill. What a card. 2 mana, win the game if they cannot deal with it. And even if they do deal with it, sometimes you've already gotten too much value. If you haven't noticed, I have been back on the 2 video a day plan. So this video is going to be going up at 2 p.m. If you missed this morning's video, there was a very good video posted at 7 a.m. all times Pacific that you'll probably want to catch. But so on days that I stream, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, the VOD of that stream goes up and then a video at 2 p.m. Pacific. On days that I don't stream, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, a 7 a.m. video and a 2 p.m. video go up. So if you haven't caught those, don't forget to check out all of the extra content that I'm starting to do again. So again, 2 straight to YouTube videos on days that I do not stream. Anyways, pick one, pack one. Brizzly Bill, very, very easy. Path to Exile, very nice second pick rather. Nothing even close. This card is just incredible. Not as good as Swords to Plowshare, sure, but yeah, I mean, it's too cheap, it's too good. This is one of the best removal spells you can get in the format. Easy pick up there for me. Third pick, maybe just a Mystical Tether to follow things up. Some more good white removal. Frontier Seeker is decent. Abraded Bluffs is always safe, or rather deserts are always safe. Not specifically the bluffs. Yeah, I'm happy just taking more removal into a, what is this? Forlorn Flats, Explosive Derailment, Commando's fine, Frontier's fine, a couple of blue-red cards. Sort of just like taking the flats here, I think. Looks like we're already going to want to be playing white in some capacity, so yeah, white desert here looks good. To a green desert. We're definitely going to want to be playing Brizzly Bill as well. Brizzly Bill's a little bit awkward, though, because it's not as good on the splash, right? If you play this later in the game, a lot of the times you don't have as many lands. I would still splash for it, but it is maybe not as good of a splash. Another Lila, huh? The Bandit's good here. The S-Corn is good here. What do we want to take? Just take the Corn and go 5 color again? Bandit's usually pretty good as well, but yeah, I like taking the Corn. Rictus Robber now, a fine but unexciting follow-up. Better than any of the other white card, or any of the other cards here in general, I should say. Baron Bertram, huh? That one is a pretty good signal for black-white, actually. Maybe lean towards black-white with a potential splash of Brizzly Bill. Yeah, I think this is good enough to take for sure over the desert. And there's a Wrangler of the Damned here too, which Wrangler is really good with Baron as well, isn't it? Instead of just making a 2/2 flyer, you also get a 1/1 lifelink attached. Lullaby would also be fine here, but okay. Happy with direction. Yeah. We'll take the Rakish Crew now as well. Black-white's generally more outlaw-based creatures anyways, although I guess Baron is not. But the vampires that he creates are, right, the rogues. Okay, no, this is fantastic. Do I want to try Pitiless Carnage in a token-themed deck? I don't think it's crazy. Maybe. I've never played that card before, and generally I think it's really bad, but who knows. Shark over 3/3. Okay. Got some fun stuff looking. Little black-white baseline. How about opening a Kaervek and a Bruce Tarl and a Ruthless Lawbringer? So remember, this is only black cards off of Kaervek, and you do have to pay the mana for them, but that's probably good enough to take. You could also just take the Bruce for the full 5-color nonsense. The safest pick is just the Lawbringer, which would be very, very good in our deck. But I mean, the Karavik is still good, right? Ah, you can go any way here, and I don't think you would be wrong. Karavik, Bruce, or Lawbringer. I think you're probably supposed to take the Karavik and then try to wheel the Lawbringer. Detention Sphere as well. I mean, if I'm already planning on splashing blue, then Sphere's pretty good, but we also have Shoot the Sheriff, Tether, Lullaby. Then we have Throw from the Saddle, Dance. Link Breaker I actually like quite a bit with Baron. They're a very solid pack. Is Detention Sphere better enough to just take? Or do I just take a safe white-black card and stick to the 2-color? I'm going to take Shoot the Sheriff here because we just took the Karavik. Okay, Blood Hustler, another Crew, Springs. These are all very good pickups. Man, I might just end up not playing this Bristly Bill, huh? I mean, green doesn't seem particularly open anyways, and we have a really good white-black start. We wheeled the Crew last time. The safe pick here is the land, I guess, but I don't know. The Blood Hustler seems to do overtime work generally. Let's see. Bighorn is okay. Raven is okay. Smuggler's Surprise is good. I think I like the Bighorn a little bit more here. Prosperity Tycoon is also fantastic. Nice pickup. Pillage is decent. Townsfolk is fine. Locomotive with Baron, I guess, is fine as well. I just like taking the 3/3 here. Need some more early game plays, but this is pretty good. Don't think Gem is what we want. I mean, I still might even just end up cutting this blue because our black-white is so good, right? I do like the Mobile Homestead quite a bit. Otherwise, I would take the Skullduggery. Ah, sucks to see a late make-your-own luck, but another one that I can't really take. So Buzzard or Wingsmith, both replaceable. Guess I'd rather have the creature that I can plot on turn 2. We did wheel the Lawbringer. All right, absolutely absurd. Perfect. Link Breaker came back as well. Oh yeah, our deck's just going to be good. Black-white. Buzzard's on 2. Robber's on 3. There's another Crew that can come back around too, right? What's our Outlaw count? Like 5 or something right now. There it is. Excellent. 5, well, plus these make Outlaws. Tycoon makes an Outlaw. Oh yeah, our deck's absurd. Absolutely absurd, and with a full pack 3 to go as we get a getaway over Cow. Yeah, that makes sense. Nothing else here for us. Need some more creatures. We have plenty of removal, so another Tycoon is pretty great. I also need some Graveyard Recursion. I don't have a Mourner's Surprise. I would probably play up to like 2 of those in this deck. Felidar, Cow. One top end Felidar seems fine. There's a Heath for the Bristly Bill too. I just don't have enough fixing. In fact, that would be our first piece of fixing. And like I said, this is one of those more awkward cards to splash for. One, because if you're playing it later, you've run out a few lands, I'm sure, so you don't have many left. Plus 2, the activated ability is double green, so as insane as Bristly Bill is, doesn't seem like it's actually the right play here. Be looking for some more good 2-drops, I guess. Haven't seen any like Erynxes or whatever, which they don't have particularly good synergy right? They're not a token producer or an outlaw, but would have been nice. Okay, yeah, Desert Stew is fine. I mean, I have a lot of removal. Path, Getaway, Shoot, Tether, Lawbringer, Karavik can be as removal as well. Another Pitiless Carnage. I actually like just taking another Link Breaker here. We have a few ways to value the sacrifice effect already, so. If this is, or if there's any deck for a Link Breaker, it's probably this one. The Rictus Robber. Oh, man. The fun card. One of the few times I'm not trying to play 5-color, and we get the Omen Path Journey. Good beats. Cow pick 7. It's fine. Mercenary's also okay. Fake Your Own Death is totally playable here. So is the Outlaw Medic. Sadness, though, that we didn't get a Mourner Surprise. I like taking the Medic here. Alright, and a bunch of stuff we're not going to play anymore. If there was one card I had to cut, what would it be? Not actually sure what I'm supposed to cut here. We might even want to play that Bloodseeker. I guess this is not even an outlaw. It's just a 2-drop, and we don't have graveyard synergies. Maybe Felidar's unnecessary. I could probably cut the Felidar and run 16 land. And just put in like the random buzzard for flying. Is that crazy? Cut the Felidar? I feel like if we're going wide with tokens, though, the Felidar's worth it. Yeah, nah, it's probably not a correct cut. Maybe I just cut one of the Link Breakers. Oh, I like those as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to cut here. I don't see us wanting to cut any of these non-creature spells. I guess I could just cut Holy Cow. Again, no synergy here, just an okay card. I'm fine doing that. Is it better than a Nezumi? Probably, but the new Nezumi has more synergy for this deck. Okay, just straight up black-white. Good stuff. I expect this deck to do pretty well, but again, no graveyard interaction, unfortunate. What are we, rank 47 going into this? Turn 2 Homestead. Hopefully we can find a way to crew it up on turn 3. Good hand, though. Yeah, we'll go with the high upside play, because if we find anything to crew it next turn, that's fantastic. Did not get there, sadly, so we're just going to go crew and pass. Shoot the Sheriff, generally very good versus green. I hope they do not reanimate their Armadillo very quickly, though, or if they do, I hope I have 5 mana. There's a path for it, too. There's a land on top here. So we're missing at least another land. Missed one there. The homestead might be able to find one next turn. Oh, they're just going to run out the robber. Robber and ramp. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just destroy it, I guess. Oh no, well. 17 lands and mobile homestead, and we're still bricking. That's pretty unlucky. That's 4 draw steps now without a land, and we know number 5 is not going to be a land either. Yikes. Well, you have to assume they have a kill spell for my homestead. That's so bad. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is just pump up the medic and attack for 2. Ambush Gigapede. Okay. I'm pretty sure we just want to let them trade if they block. Wow. So they must have a way to bring that back in addition. Okay, give me a land, please. Man, come on, dude. 6 draws without a land is insane. That's pretty frustrating. Okay, they left it on top. Holy smokes. I mean, at least this is not a bad drop. I'm not going to draw land, but come on. About freaking time, dude. I do not expect this Carebeck to live very long, but oh well. And I don't mind trading this away now for the Plunderer. How are there no... I mean... What can you do? Ooh, the reverse Carebeck. Desert Stew, Robber, Plunderer. Yeah. Well, they are going to pay a lot of life to do all of this, at least. I'm fully aware I could have technically like pathed my creature a while ago, but doesn't seem like a very good play. Just gonna get the Bighorn down. I'm gonna let them get more value with Carebeck. They have the Verge with it, but they have to pay life, which, when I have the crew, is also kind of annoying for them, so. Yeah, they can chain. So they're gonna kill this and go to 4. They're playing with a little bit of fire, I guess. I take 8. Guess I should probably still just hit that. My best bet might, or my best draw right now might just be like another crew. Look at the top 20, huh? Literal demonic tutor there. They might just grab like a Spinewoods Paladin for some life gain. Oh, is this Trash the Town, maybe? Sure. Alright, I'm at 8. They draw 2 more cards. Most likely better just to play Tycoon out. Gives me another mercenary as well. Lets me hold up path. Back for more. Alright. Can't path that, obviously. Yeah, if they have a way to kill a token, I die. Oh wait, they have the Sandstorm Verge. Derp. I'm just dead anyways. Yep. Good beats. Well, that was more an issue with our land draws. I mean, I don't even remember how many turns we got stuck on 3 land or whatever. It was kind of abysmal. Especially with the Homestead hitting that many times. What can you do? GG's. Let's just draw a little bit better next time. Yeah, that's a keeper. That's actually pretty solid. Obviously, drawing a white source here would be nuts. But the double Rictus Robber with the Lawbringer is kind of great. Same thing with the Desert's Dew. All medic. Alright, well, we might just spend the next couple of turns plotting, but it is what it is. Gonna be one of those drafts, huh? I think my deck is pretty good, but maybe just not meant to be. We are gonna get a pretty massive board state next turn at least. 4th swamp, of course. I mean, I guess maybe that's not even true. Like, if they have a, take up the shield on their cow, which I'm gonna go for the Desert Stew on, you know? Yeah, I mean, of course. I was debating killing the Frontier Seeker, but that's just so much worse. Or rather, targeting the Frontier Seeker to play around the Desert Stew. Alright, white source next turn, and I think we're doing fine. I mean, I'll still be under a bit of pressure, but... Okay. Yeah, that's magic, baby. Back-to-back mana issue games. So I'm going to go to 4 here. That's most likely too late. The getaway is a little bit safer because I could flicker and do this, but I mean, I don't really have an option. I need to go for the greedier play. I lose to basically anything here. A desert will kill me next turn too. That's just going to have to be how it is. So, fantastic turn. 3 turns too late. And I mean, the getaway now doesn't even kill their Sterling supplier. In fact, I was probably supposed to go for the getaway this turn. But I can still flicker my Ruthless Lawbringer for revalue. Since the mercenaries can only pump your creatures, I can't pump theirs and then get away it. That would be pretty nice. Okay, that takes care of that plan. I'm leaving myself dead on board, so I just need to get aggressive and hope they make some blocks. Yep, good enough. GG's. Alright, well, back-to-back mana screw. Not much you can do there. We're running 8-8 and 1, right? Yeah, our mana is actually perfect, but... Okay, 0-2, back rope. Surely it won't happen for a 3rd game, right? Look at that. We have both colors. We've done it. And 4 lands. Wow. Is this what it's like? Is this the feeling of excellence we were looking for? What the heck? Look at that Fibblethip booty. Alright, hand's good. Back-to-back removal spells drawn. Come on, creature that can crew next turn. 2-power creatures. No. There's a little bit of merit to passing with Path open because they have the Rising, but I think I'm okay trying to develop out my board. I doubt they would make... Well, they would get a 1-1 if they opted to make a 3-3 as well. Double crew is pretty sick. We don't get a token off of this, but I think being able to immediately crew an attack is worth it, especially if we hit a land. Nice! Hey, look at this! We drew our lands, the mobile homestead's hitting. What's not to love here? I hope they play like a Spinewood's Paladin and then go for the Rising. There's only one card that punishes them, and it's exactly the card I have. Probably still will Path this in response. They only get a 1-1. I am ramping them, though. Alright, double crew gonna do a lot of work here as well. So every outlaw that dies now is gonna drain for 2, which is kind of crazy. And another land! Look at this! Wow, we would have actually flooded out terribly if we didn't hit the homestead, right? We've already drawn 2 lands off of it or something. Okay. They're not actually supposed to pump their 3-2 there, because it's still just trades. I'd rather actually keep the homestead, so if they want to block the robber, they have to... yeah. Another land off the homestead, by the way. Drain 2 active, they're going to go to 8. Like, this represents 6 damage on the battlefield already, yeah. Alright, we drew well. 2 bad draws, but 1 good draw to hopefully get the train rolling. Need to get at least 2 more wins, though, for a decent number of gems back. Okay, once again, 2 plains, 2 swamps. Easy keeper. Alright, now no more land, please. Another mirror match, too. Not gonna trade here since we have Robber and Lawbringer. And now Baron. Huh. Yeah, I think the Hustler's probably too much value. We want to actually draw one of our Link Breakers. They are just curving out, though. This is actually kind of tough. I don't want to take too much damage here. I guess I could just Lawbringer the Griffin and then Rictus Robber. Yeah, it's fine. I lose Baron value, but that stabilizes the board. The big horn. Funny, we draw it right afterwards. But that's okay. Remember, we can still flicker our Ruthless Lawbringer now that we've drawn the Nezumi. I want to play, rather hold the Baron, because they haven't used a removal spell yet, so I figured it's very likely they have one. Okay. Good blocks for us. Let's see what they have. Trade's really good too. Sure. Build and neutralize the guards is also kind of nice. I think they probably have a Consuming Ashes in their hand, but what are you going to do? So if they consume... Oh, they didn't. So no Consuming Ashes. If they don't have a removal spell for Baron, then we're going to be very far ahead. But yeah, I think if they do go for like a tether or something on Baron, I just flicker them. It's too much value right now. Not attacking with the Frontier Seeker, though. Okay, I'm just gonna block like this. Maybe it's the 2-2? Sure. Airvec's pretty good as well. Felidar is going to be pretty good. Gonna take a little bit of lifelink, but that's okay. At this point, we don't mind putting the Lawbringer in the graveyard. Get the Kaervik to potentially bring it back. Where are my black sources? What the hell? Gain 3 back, or 2 back rather, it's for others. 6 plains, 2 swamps, not where I wanted to be. Okay, well, I have too many relevant threats now. They also missed an attack for 1 extra, so that's good. There's a good hit. Can't even target any of their creatures. The flyer is a 3-turn clock. I do have my own lifelinker to gain a little bit of life back, but I'm actually not super thrilled with my spot. Probably need to leave something back too, a little bit too aggressive to attack with everything. Because if they kill the lifelinker and I attack with everything, I actually lose. Okay. What if I need to sack Kaervek or Tycoon? Because I think I need to keep the lifelinker and the mercenary. It's kind of sick. What can they have in their hand? That is also a card I cannot shoot. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have shot when I had the opportunity, you know? Like I said. Okay, I'm at 4. Back up to 8. That's a really decent draw. It's a draw 2 right now. That was also very good. Okay. Huge draw there for us. I didn't want to attack with the Baron, because I think we want to be able to still sacrifice things. Exile target non-token creature. Destroy target creature if no other creature. Okay, so they're going to flicker their Lawbringer and kill the Baron. As well drain one in response. I'm gonna go back up to 8 here. Fine by me. That means they have reduced damage on their assassin, which means less lifelink. So I think we go like this and then attack with both. Because the servant's going to be tempted to block the Kaervek. means the Lawbringer would be a trade. So we're gonna go to 1 here. Sadly, no way to finish them off that turn. And that should do it. Alright, so we just go to attacks. They have to block the bighorn, and then I can conviction. That was a scary, grindy game. We drew 11 lands. They probably had 10 or 11 themselves. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're at 2 wins. 0-2 into 7-2. Okay, another good hand. Things are swinging back into our favor here. Still need a way to crew the homestead on turn 3. We've had the homestead quite a bit, but we haven't had the way to immediately crew it. Really want to draw land next turn. Because I can go crew into conviction, sack the token, Rictus Robber, get another token, crew the homestead and whatnot. Then again, if they play a creature that I can kill, we can also just kill that and get the value. But I think I like doing this. Nice. Oh, all my tokens gone for Baron. Yeah, baby, we hit the land too. Feels good to high roll after the initial low rolls. Gisa, human warlock. I cannot kill that. That is very bad. My god. It's a warlock. God, to shoot the sheriff is so bad. Yep, that's gonna kill us. Well, maybe they don't have ways to commit any crimes. Seems likely, right? Just play out a big, dumb green creature, please. No, that's not what I said. Alright. The creatures are tapped for a turn, notably. The zombies, that is to say. So, I have a couple ways of doing this turn. I could Felidar pass, or I could shoot the sheriff on the naturalist, and then crew an attack with all. Yeah, I think I like doing this. Oh, I should have shot the Sheriff, the Naturalist first, and then crewed with the Blood Hustler. Clear shot in response. I guess I probably just Deserts do then, huh? Baron is not an outlaw. Do I need to sack my token right now? Yeah, I like doing that. No, there's no need to. Alright, so they're gonna go to 2 here. They're dead next turn. Got a way to gain life or something, or like exile. No, that... They still lose to the zombie here. It's a rogue, right? Yeah. Woo! Not good enough, you stupid Gisa. I think we made the right plays there, and, well, we won, so feels good anyways. Alright, 3 and 2. Plains, swamps, mobile homestead with no way to crew it on turn 3. Looks like a perfect hand for me. Keep getting the same exact hands. Actually same exact. Shoot the Sheriff always. Mobile homestead, Rictus Robber. But all of those hands have 1, so. Mountain Duelist, so they're gonna be on like a Mardu Crimes. Or maybe just black-red Crimes. I guess the bluffs is for the ping. Hey, there's a way to crew. And I don't mind just running it out even if it might immediately die. Yeah, we hit a land. It's happening. Value acquired. That is a road. And so I can't... Well, I can path it, so that's good. Yep, let's just get rid of that thing. Back for 6. Hopefully I hit another land. Tether's good. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Here, if I discard Rictus Robber, I can then shoot the Sheriff, the Bloodseeker, and then Rictus Robber from Graveyard. So that's kind of neat. I'm not going to get a zombie here, sadly, since it's going to resolve prior to the shoot, but that's pretty cool. Oh, no blocks. Okay. Oh, the life gain. Ah, that's bad. Okay, wait, they didn't have a way to gain life this turn. Oh, I'm so close to killing them with that attack. Warlock Mercenary. Yeah, we have Shoot the Sheriff in our graveyard, but it doesn't do anything to copy it, otherwise we would win. Tether into Shoot the Sheriff. Or if I had one more power to crew the homestead, we would also win. So this puts them to 1. If they can find 3 extra points of damage, I lose. Nice, alright. Alright, we're sending in all of them. Okay, let's go. These are always the wins that feel the best. We talk about it a lot, but when you start 0-2 and then rattle off a bunch of wins in a row, that's so much better than starting off like 4-0 and then going 0-3. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Good, good. Let's do it again. Swamps, mountain, or swamps, plains. Bad hand, though. That's a reluctant keep. This is a below average opener for sure. Our current game plan is like plotting robber on turn 3 and then maybe killing something with the getaway and making the robber plus token on 4. Okay, well, maybe we just go with the plot kill. Make a bunch of creatures. Ideally, we draw a different removal spell, because getaway is really good later on. So I'm going to go to 18 here, and then I'm going to commit to taking 5 next turn. I think I like it, though. Gives them one more turn to play like another better creature for me to get away to kill. Because right now I'm killing their plunder with it, which is kind of irrelevant. Maybe they have their own cool. No, they're gonna plot the Wolverine. Alright. It looks like they're planning on making a treasure. Oh, man. That's so tempting. Maybe I wait a turn. Maybe I just Tycoon here and pass. Because the Tycoon is great versus their board anyways, right? Token can just block the Plunderer. Is Baron once each turn? Yeah, okay, so making tokens is only once each turn. I mean, take the trade. sure. Touche. It's a good draw. They might not even block here. Could totally respect that, yeah, for sure. So we are going to flicker this, kill this. And then we go robber, robber. The huge values. We're gonna get 6 creatures all of a sudden. That's pretty legit. Lose to overwhelming forces. I'd be okay with it. Rush of Dread's pretty good too. Okay. So we're gonna have to discard 2 cards anyway, so I might as well path here. So I'm gonna go down to 7. I'm gonna discard. I guess I'm gonna discard Baron. Because if we draw a spell, that's great, and if we draw a land, then we get to bound, which is even better, right? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind trading Tycoon for 2/2. Corner surprise. That's fine. And Mourner surprise their Rictus Robber back would be really good. Lively Dirge. Okay. It's pretty good too. Tether was great. Nice. Wow. Dude, the heater is real. 0-2 into currently 5-2 now? Every win is glorious. 2 more to go. 2 more very easy games that we're going to win because hand's great, magic's great. Green, white. But no plays on turn 2. I love it. Even drew the flats for our Blood Hustler to grow a little bit larger. Mr. Possum. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of damage here from the Possum, but getting the Rictus Robber online first makes sense. Oh, no, they plotted. Paladin. So how do we do this then? So I could just Tycoon here. But I think for mana efficiency and getting the desert to do in our graveyard, this makes the most sense, right? pretty good. The 5/5s out of nowhere. Green-white has so many tricks, it's crazy. Ooh, that, speaking of. So this does not flicker tokens, sadly. Otherwise that would be absurd. But if the opponent is just drawing and saying go, I mean... we're in a pretty good spot for that, I think. Okay, so they must have something here. That's fine. Not the biggest deal if they use a Take Up the Shield or a Snakeskin Veil like this. Yep. We're gonna gain 6. But that's one less trick for the Gleamer. Pretty sure this is a good block for us. The Karavik in our hand. We can get value later on. Vigilante. Requisition raid away my crew. Really? That kind of sucks. Okay. Nothing to be done about that. Is taking 10 okay? No, I don't think taking 10 is good. We have so much value. I think we just block like this. Corrupted it away. Take 6, go to 14, because we need to spend a lot of life off of the Karavik. Wow, that was 3 planes in a row? Are you kidding? So we're gonna go like this. Wait, do I have how much mana? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so kill their paladin. Get the Desert Stew. Kill their vigilante. Pay 2 more and get our Blood Hustler back. Pretty good turn. Sure. Go to 6. Gotta love Karavik chains. I gotta make this play. We want a main phase drain 1. Do I want to get the crew here? I think I do. Them giving trample is the biggest concern. Nice, let's go, dude. The value. All right, that is 6 frickin' in a row. Can I do it one more time for the perfect 0-2 into 7-2? I feel it. Feels good. Just give me the swamps and the plains. This deck is great. And looks good. And looks pretty solid. Still need a way to actually kill a creature for Path, but or rather for Robber, but Path is nice to have. Okay, drew the second black. Good. I am at 18, 17 rather. Hopefully we don't get pressured too much here. I think my plan is to just plot next turn. That's really bad. Zumi was good. Actually, was it good? Wasn't that good. I really don't want to path this early, but letting the Courser just get a ton of value is so bad. Alright, I'm gonna lead on the crew, I guess. Really needed like a Desert's Dew and not this path right now. The way I think about it is, if I had pathed their Courser, I give them a land, but I denied them from drawing extra cards. The thing is, because it's so early in the game, this is the part where pathing is really awkward, you know? Because then they can potentially dump out bigger things sooner. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna block here. I think we need to still play a little bit greedy. Okay. So they're gonna play the Prickly, they're gonna saddle up the Courser. I'm gonna path their Courser. Now at this point, I think is right. Ah, that turns on the double strike. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to chump with Vigilante. That way we're only going to lose a total of 1 life. Green. So I'm going to go to 8. That is not what we were hoping to draw right now. Okay, that's not a bad sign, I guess. Now remember, they did represent having a trick, so... I might not be dead this turn, but I have a feeling I might be dead next turn without doing something. Let's gain a life, let's make a token, 2 tokens even, and draw a card. I think I just need to find a removal spell for the Roadrunner. Beautiful, okay. Question is, what trick is it, you know? So chump the Vigilante, throw the Mercenary on the Homestead. Not chump the Vigilante, trade the Vigilante. Well, it depends. If they pump the Vigilante, then I'll chump that instead. We'll put the Robber on the Homestead. Okay, they're gonna push the damage. Even drew a card off of that, so sick. Alright, I'm gonna get blown out, but I have to go for it. Yeah, so sick. God. I'm not dead on board this turn, but I'm dead next turn. So I need to top deck something. I'm not even sure what I can hit. I guess Corrupted Conviction into 2 spells. Or not. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Good beats. Their draw was just a little bit too good. That Roadrunner dealt so much damage. But, hey, again, I can't be too much of a complainer since we did start 0-2 and we rattled back to 6 wins. But would have been nice to convert to the trophy. So, yeah, just solid black-white here. Think we missed a couple of removal spells, but overall, good showing. So, GG's, good beats, and yeah, we'll see you back next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.